how's it going? So I've been working on my trenches. Got this little, these medical gloves, whatever they are, I don't know. And put these other things, helping my hands a little bit. They still hurt, but makes hard for digging. But here's what I've been doing. It goes all the way down to the other side. Here's kind of how it works. Just made a little path. I still got to put the rail on. It's just kind of sitting there for looks right now. And you know, see the trench, it goes all the way down there already. Those were trenches I had. I wanted to go a little bit crazier with digging these bigger spots. This is the bottom of the yard, so you come down the hill, and so I don't know, maybe these are, the other ones ended up with water from the rain, so maybe there's hope for these too. I mean, it held the water maybe for a day or whatever, except for where the kiddie pool was. I think it still has water in it. This ledge went right down, and it was really difficult. It's kind of like the other one. It just went boom right into the hole, you know. So I kind of lifted things up. A few little spots for the water to, so that it don't pool up here. Now right here I kind of left in, this will be where the water divides, and plus it'll kind of help because this has been a little pathway there I keep taking, so I might as well just make it officially a path. I got this basically framed, so it's gonna go. It's gonna be a lot of digging. I'm gonna hurt myself, I know it. But up on the little tree. Here's these vines. I already forget. I know I researched it till I thought or whatever that I found out what it was, but here it is. Okay. But if I remember right, I didn't find any uses. No medical or medicinal uses that I found for this plant. And it just grows and grows and grows, and it's hard to stop. It's from around the perimeter, so it comes from the tree line back there, tree line over there, and it just working its way into the yard. And so I just kind of fight it off at the edges of the yard. Hopefully maybe this pond, this little pool of water pond thing here I'm digging will help stop it at least some from coming into my garden. I'm sure I'll be plucking at it for years, but whatever. See, you go back there and it's like all over the ground back there. But there it is. Update on my trenches. I finished that over there, the strawberry bridge, and it goes up to another hole over there, all the way up behind the chicken coop. So once I dig this big hole and finish that over there at that other bridge, I don't know what else. Hopefully I'll forget about digging anymore for this year. There's that fun stuff. Woohoo! You can get back to digging before it rains. At some point tonight it's supposed to. How's it going, everybody? Before I lose light, I thought I'd come out here and show you a little update on my digging trench madness that I've done. Yeah, a little bonkers. You can see that there still. That's still a little muddy. It's got a tiny bit of water left in it. It's been 3 or 4, good 4 days or something like that since it rained. Now, I was out here last night till 11:30 under a spotlight trying to dig because I thought the weather said that it was going to rain last night. So we've been last night all the way through today, and I can still feel the rain coming. You know how it makes your bones, but if you got arthritis, it really hurts. Makes it hard to move and everything. So it's supposed to rain, dang it. So I wanted to finish up my digging stuff so I'd be ready for this rain to see how everything did with it. Now you can see how I've dug my little trench line from that back there over to here. Ooh, don't want to step on my strawberries. It's kind of small compared to the other, so that little pool hole there. And then under the strawberry bridge, and that trench was already dug. I could probably clean it out, but it wasn't top priority, obviously. So I got these tires. Whether or not I should be using tires or not, they're here, and they're hard to get rid of, so I might as well just live with it. But they got some potatoes in them. Contaminated or not, it can't be any worse than other stuff I've done in my life. See, follow this trench line. I don't know if you can see it, or you start to see the craziness that I did. So the water will come down the hill and it'll hit here, and it can choose to go that way into the, I gotta be careful not to step on my pawpaw tree here, go along the garden bed or fill up from the garden bed and overflow into this section that goes down like this. My little artistic flair came out on me. I was trying to create a little raindrop thing there, but for an island. I was gonna dig this whole thing out, but it was hard. And my body really was hurting, and I'm sitting there, laying in there, and it's dark with a spotlight, and I'm like, I'm not gonna be able to do this. So I started thinking, well, what should I do? What would make this easier? And then I started just leaving the little island there, and then I left the one island, and I left another island, and I started realizing what I was doing, and I said, you know, I'm creating separate pools in these tiers that are at different levels. So you got this higher here, mid, and then the lowest part is down there. And I said that could actually work pretty good. So it'll trap the water a little more, maybe even hold the water a little better. I don't know. With these island things, that could be kind of neat. There was a little I don't even know what piney type tree that is, but the birds crap them out all over the place, so they're all over the yard. I think I'd rather have a juniper on there, but I got some junipers. Maybe I'll switch it out for a juniper. But there you go. There's that sitting there on the island, and then this island here. So I kind of left this where I can walk down in here if I need to, even if there's water, you know. But I'm pretty sure this is a Rose of Sharon. I think it is, if I remember right. So I'm thinking about planting that on there. Or either that, maybe I could put the Rose of Sharon on that island. That wouldn't work out too bad either. A little Rose of Sharon there. It'll probably grow better than that juniper under these trees that are here. See all these trees up there. I've thought about cutting these trees back, especially this one. That's the male mulberry. The old good mulberry is over there. So if I cut that, I've already cut it some. I can only reach so much, and now that I've dug this big hole, and I get this big hole here, it's going to be even harder for me to reach up there and cut stuff down. But all I had was a ladder and a little saw thing and some clippers, and yeah, maybe if I had a good chainsaw. I got a chainsaw, but it's dull and everything like that. I don't know. It's a big pain in the butt. But I think, I'd like to cut it back. And that should be a honeysuckle bush there. I thought, well, why not? I'll leave it. Even though they spread like crazy they're all over the yard. I thought it's fine. I'll leave it. So this final pool, and then it goes down to that trench over there. So you see, I can go across here if I want. But let's go ahead and follow the pool. So you'll come along here, and then I put a little stop or mark right here, and then I can even cross if there's a lot of water. I've got to fix this. This is just falling over sloppy, right? I need to fix that. I'm going to. So, get this trench, and I was able to fix my ledge here because it was just like the other ledge. It really sucked, you know. It just kind of slid you right down into and if there was any water there, it was like almost just a pain in the butt to work right here in this little garden deal. Now, I've got these. I planted them. I've already forgot what they're called. Isn't that terrible? Maybe if I figure it out, I can post it up here, but I doubt I'll figure it out in time. But I got them everywhere, and I'm kind of glad about that. I remember there was, I think there was some sort of flower, if I remember right. They didn't grow so big last year, but they look like they're ready to grow this year. And so the pool comes along, bam, and then this goes. Decided to call this I'm going to call this my winery bridge. And I said that because I got the grapevine here, and then I got 2 grapevines over there in front of the greenhouse. So I'll call it my winery bridge. But there it is. Look at that. Da-da-da. So, isn't that something? I've been hurting, and then this rain's coming, so I couldn't do anything today. I just kind of fell apart today. But so I got these broken off into chambers. So you got a chamber here with a little bump there, just kind of like I did over there on the other. And I noticed on that one that the water collected under the bridge, and then in that other 2 pools. So I figured, it's not a bad idea. And actually, in this one, I put it in two levels. So it's got a level down here, and it's got a level down here, and then it goes down deeper. Look, if I can see where I'm putting my hand here. Anyway, just saying, it's got a little bit awkward looking at backwardsness to that and trying to do that. Just it is what it is, right? So there you go. Dun dun dun. The crazy trench crazy trench digging fool here. But I wanted to get this bridge like this, so there you go. There, see? And I can sit on my bridge. Whee! If there's any water, I can splash it around, right? Look at me. I think I look like one of those little garden gnomes. Oh, if you can't make fun of yourself, how are you gonna live, right? So there you go. There's my trenches. Offhand, I can only think of one other place I want to dig a small pool at, and that's on the other side of the greenhouse, so that when the water's coming down right before it goes into the greenhouse, it can collect into a little pool there. And I got a redbud tree, a lot of no, not rosas. I got sunchokes or Jerusalem artichokes. I got horseradish, comfrey, and some other stuff that grows in there on the other side of the greenhouse. And to catch that water before it flows into the greenhouse. Yeah, and that's it. That's all the trenching and digging, blah, 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 that I've done. So, there you go. I'll check you later. Boo!